Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Daily Zone, the Daily View on this channel. Me, your host, yours truly, Calvzone, or whatever you want to call me. I hope you're all having a fantastic Wednesday. Mine was pretty good. And yeah, I'm very interested to try today's factor meal, which is unstuffed portobellos and Italian sausage. Now, that part looks much different than it does on the image. However, the vegetable part, this pearl onion and herb roasted zucchini, I'm a bit concerned for. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a bit concerned, okay? So like, obviously, this side's the portobello mushroom and sausage. This side is the onions and zucchini. And it looks crazy, guys. It looks like it's going to be the most unpleasant greens I have ever had. It looks so, like, squishy. I'm very excited to dig into the portobellos. Not so much looking forward to the zucchini, but that's where we're going to start because I always start at the vegetable. We have our golden fork because you know I am a pristine taste tester. So without further ado, let's get into the review. I'm going to get it. Okay, as much as unpleasant as this looks, I'm going to go for a big bite. I'm going to give it a fair shake and I'm going to try, man. We're going to give it its best shot. Okay, I got a nice big spoonful of what looks like kelp. It looks like I just grabbed a handful of kelp out of the ocean. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. Texturally, abysmal. Worst texture I've had by far. That is just mush. Unapologetically mush. There is a bright side though. A majority of the flavor is not that good. However, I think these zucchini have a very, very nice flavor to them. I'm gonna try to see if I can isolate a piece of, like, a larger piece of zucchini and get an actual taste, because I do think the zucchini flavor is actually pretty good. Yeah. So, not bad, okay? I'm not okay. Here's my it's too mushy. If it had a lot more texture, it'd be a star. It'd be so good because the flavor is pretty nice. It's a pretty nice flavor. However, the mush drags it to the bottom of the ocean. It is a terrible texture going on in my mouth, but the flavor is there. The flavor could be good if the texture was better. But no. Moving on from that, let's get into my favorite part. For all of you that have been watching these factory meals, you know I like mushrooms. I'm gonna go in just a slab mushroom alone, just a big chunk of mushroom right into my mouthy. Oh my god, he tried to escape. Oh man, yeah. As I've stated before, I really love portobellos. When I was going to college, I cooked in the cafeteria for everybody. And so I used to make omelets. And one of the things I really like doing was sausage and mushrooms in my omelets. And that brought back some memories. I was like, oh yeah. I'm really interested. What is this? Oh, I guess that's sausage. Okay, I was expecting sausage balls. But I believe this stuff is the, oh, hold on. I got liquid in the thing. So I'm like, it's this. Whatever this is. There's like pearl mushrooms, which are not pearl mushrooms. They're pearl onions, which I'm sure is just an onion. Yeah, that's just an onion. Okay. Maybe we don't eat those alone. It's not bad. It's just a full-on onion. Let me try some of this turkey meat. Oh, not turkey meat. Italian sausage. It looks like turkey meat. Okay, guys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It looks like turkey meat. Okay, it looks like ground turkey meat. Oh yeah, that is flavorful. Okay, I'm seeing what you're working with here. Now I'm gonna get a nice big spoonful of sauce and I'll try to get as much as I can in a single bite. So we can try everything. Here we go. There was a nice cheese pull that I couldn't get on camera, but it was pretty nice. Yeah. That's very nice. That's a very nice entree. The sausage is very dense. It's flavor packed. The mushrooms are real nice. The onions give a nice pop because they're kind of filled with water because they're onions. There is cheese in here. I'll be honest, I probably could go without it, but it's a pleasant addition. Yeah, man. Each thing shines in its own way, and the entree is really nice together. It's a very nice combination of flavors. I can see here now. Honestly, I'll probably eat the rest of this. Or I will eat the rest of this. I just don't want to eat it on camera. Or I don't want to finish it. Because I'll take a bit, and I don't want to waste y'all's time. But yeah, this is solid. Not my favorite. The entree is probably about a 6.5. It's not a 7 for me. However, the fact that it's paired with this just kind of flavorful mush that's real rough. And the mush is not a positive in this instance. There are some things I enjoy. I enjoy a good slop, okay? A nice tasty slop. Hey, I'm all there for it, okay? I've had plenty, you know, we have slop cake for Christmas, and it's phenomenal. This slop, however, really hampers the flavor of that, like those vegetables, like a lot. To that point, I'm going to drag it down to a 5.5. Yeah, so whole point, I feel like that's fair. It's like 40% of the meal is the veggies, and the veggies are not good. Like they're worse than the green beans. I about to say they're better than the green beans. They are worse than the green beans. Honestly, it's pretty tragic, truth be told. So yeah, a 5.5. The entrees, like I said, it's pretty nice. I'd probably order it again if they had a different veggie, but if it's the same veggie, I don't know, guys. That's a rough sell for the price point. But yeah, thank you for joining me for my review. I'll move on to my little yappy yap, as it were. So yeah, thank you all for joining me for the review. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it insightful. Sometime this weekend I might get around to making like an actual tier list where I put them all on there, and I can be like, look, here's my tier list of the factor meals. If you enjoyed this, by the way, please consider subscribing. I do these videos every single day with the factor meals at this point. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, but I'm also kind of mini sub goal. 500 would be really cool. And I'd love to hit it if you wouldn't mind subscribing to me. But yeah, for anybody that's here for me yapping, I'm on the fence about streaming today. I'm gonna be honest, I'm real iffy. I don't know what is going on. Like today at work, I just felt like drained, you know? I don't know. Like I feel good. Like I'm not like boo. I'm like, I don't know. I just feel out of energy, and I can't quite place it. I might take this as just a mental refresher day and just go play Deadlock with my cousin. And yeah, thank you for all understanding. Thank you for everybody that shows up for the live streams. I appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome. And I hope to see you Thursday if I'm feeling better. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.